All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Sane. Mr. Sane is the principal of the school, Kuntair Senior Secondary School. And like I mentioned earlier, some months ago, they benefited from presentation of desktops and also desk and chairs that we've given them to sort of help them set up the computer lab. So I'll just give him the opportunity to delve into how they've really created time and put together resources in ensuring that they have a functional lab like this. I think, if my memory serves me well, when we were giving them the laptops, the desktops rather, there wasn't a computer lab present at the time.
Exactly.
So I think it's a very, very tremendous effort that they've put in, and it's just a testimony of how appreciative they are of what we have given them, courtesy of Mr. Martin and team, Mr. Richard, who are here on a special courtesy visit, but as well to see, to read that what they have given, the benevolence they've extended is actually put into good use. So it's customary that each time we have whatever the magnitude of the ceremony is, we started with prayers. It's just customary. So we'll just pray in our individual ways, and then we'll hand it over to the principal to formally welcome us, and then we can get into it. Yeah, we just pray in our individual ways. All right, thank you once again. Greetings to students. Mr. Sane, management and staff of Kuntair Senior Secondary School. We're deeply grateful and very much thankful for receiving us, even though it was on short notice. We have with us here Mr. Martin and Mr. Richard, who are actually partners in development. They work with Focus Project UK under the leadership of Ibrahim Job, and also Mahmoud Ali Jarga Job Foundation, which is the foundation we have locally here, founded and chaired by Sheikh Alhaji Usman Job, who is away, but he would have actually graced this occasion too. So Ibrahim works with you, and the way we work with Ibrahim is whatever your team gives him, he extends it to MAJJ Foundation locally, and we do the distribution. So Martin and Richard are here on a special visit. They're here for just a week, of course, with their counterpart, Mr. Yankuba, who has been quite tremendously helpful in ensuring that every other thing that they're here to do happens seamlessly. So when they reached out, we've distributed so many items to different schools, but for some very particular reasons, we've chosen Kuntair Senior Secondary School and Dar Salami, who are actually among the latest batch of schools that benefited from learning materials we received from Mr. Martin, Richard, and Co. So basically, it's just a short opening remarks that I'm doing, and then I'll hand over to the principal to formally welcome us, following which we will allow Mr. Martins and Richard to speak to you guys and whatever they have to extend in terms of appreciation or whatever they will be given the opportunity to do so. Mr. Sane, over to you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Suleiman Job. Good afternoon, Mr. Job, Martin, and Richard, plus the entire team that today we warmly welcome to Kuntair Senior Secondary School. Good afternoon to colleagues and the students. Like Mr. Job rightly mentioned, we are very much grateful to Mr. Martin and Mr. Richard for donating us such a magnificent resource, because the school has been yearning for getting a computer lab for years. We've written to MRC Foundation, we've written to MOPSI, we've written to so many institutions for us to get a computer lab in the school. But it did not happen until Richard and Martin came in last year. They donated, if you can remember, we did a presentation here of the items. They are the people who donated the materials. And after receiving the materials, we were so overwhelmed because that was what was our thinking all along. But we could not make it happen until they donated this, the laptops, the desktops, and then what do you call it? The other one. uh, I forgot the name. Hmm? Desktop. Desktop, yes. Yes. You know that small CPU. Yes. That is also a CPU. Okay. Until they donated that, then we said, wow, now we have the chance to at least open and start computer education in the school, because we all know the world lives on technology, and most of these things are done through computer. So if the students don't have the chance of having or interacting with computer at this time, it will be difficult for them after here, like the university. You will need it. Any other institution will not appoint you if you are not computer literate. People are moving from that now, appointing people who have no idea about computer. So having the donation from Martin and Richard through Mr. Joe, we are definitely overwhelmed, and we thank them so very much for the donation. And I think this is a um, manifestation that we also value what we've been donated. Because when it came, then our program was to build a hall for examination. Because normally during our exams, we do it in the classrooms, different classes, and sometimes we experience examination malpractice and so on. So we wanted to build a hall so that everybody can be there to do the exams. But when these items came, we have to change our mind. The board itself, we are so much happy to receive the materials. And they said, what we can do now is let's divert the funds to building a place for this, for the materials that we are being donated. And that's why we have this building. The board, the parents, the local authorities, especially the chief, are all happy for the donation, and we are more than grateful to receive these materials, and we are more than grateful receiving you here to come and see what we have done with the materials you have donated. So thank you very much, and you are warmly welcome to Kuntair Senior Secondary School. Thank you.
Welcome. We're very much grateful once again. And like you've rightly mentioned, the time that we came in to present these items, I did not really clearly reflect on seeing such a structure built and ready for a computer lab. And like I mentioned, I reiterate my statement that you made mention of the fact that you had a project of building an examination hall. But because you've actually reached out to even the ministry, that's MOPSI, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and to all other development partners, but to no avail. And the time the desktops came, you deemed it necessary to divert the project as opposed to having an examination hall, to having a computer lab. And I think that really needs a very big commendation to you and the staff and management of Kuntair Senior Secondary School for really taking the lead and leading by example. I also want to recognize the presence of Amit Tijan, I think, who is the head of the Vocational Training Institute. They have a Vocational Training Institute here, and also Mr. Omar Gay, who is the VDC chairperson for Kirjarga Job. That's where we all come from. We're descendants of Kirjarga Job. It's just a village, a stone throw from here. So that's it. Thank you so much, Mr. Sane. I think I'll hand over to Martin or Richard. Who's going first? Okay, you can do this one. Okay, you already have one. Great, awesome. Awesome.
First, thank you ever so much for the very warm welcome that you've given us, and I appreciate it was at short notice. Yeah, it's my fault I'm not here very long, but I will come for longer next time. And it's great to see and hear I've had some pictures kindly sent over. But it's nice to see in person all the IT equipment that's being used, and the desks that actually came over from the company that I work for, a company called ADM Computing. It's also nice to see some of the equipment that has come from customers of ours. So, I know that AC over there has come from a charity called CXK. I know there's a computer over there from another client of ours, Credo Care. So it's fantastic to be able to report back and let them know that their equipment is being, put to great use. So, yeah, as I say, thank you very much for having us at such notice. It's great. Thank you. Thank you.
You want to say something?
Everybody, I think this is absolutely great to come and see you all today and to see the actual computers here. From when we first packed them in the container and it comes to here, I think is an amazing task. The desks, I can't believe when Martin said he actually sent desks out. It was like, what? How's it even possible? But here we are, desks. You've got a lovely building and a really lovely building. I mean, that's really something. So hopefully we can get these computers going and you'll be away. Just been flicking through the books there, your ICT books. It's fantastic. And a computer person myself, I wish you all the very best with it. I think you've got some great tools here and great for education, further education. Really good. So thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, please.
That is, you can see the room. Though we have desktop, we have computers, but like the school is about 540 something, 47 students. And expanding it, at least expanding the access,
Computer lab, yeah.
the access, so that access is increased. I think that will be our plea
Right.
to Richard and Martin,
Yeah.
so that we expand this place and make it look more an IT room.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So
But that's the beauty of IT, isn't it? It starts small.
small, yes, that's
bigger.
it.
Less scalability.
We expand
Most
to
of
make
it.
it bigger.
Absolutely.
But definitely we are grateful.
Yeah.
Without these materials, we would not have thought about putting up a computer lab by ourselves.
Right.
Because computers are expensive, we all know. Desktops are expensive, laptops are expensive, so it would have been very much difficult for us to be able to establish a computer lab without your help.
Sure.
Definitely, but we'll definitely need an expansion on the project.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Sane. I think Martin and Richard have taken note of your request and they'll put it into consideration, I think, if the resources permit them to do so. But I think they're so much passionate about reaching out and ensuring that there is actually an extension of consideration and benevolence, which I've mentioned earlier, because the wall is a global village. It's small, but as well very, very big. They could have considered other countries. They could have considered other communities different from Gambia and Kuntair. So the fact that they've given that consideration means they have a lot more consideration to do and a lot more bigger assistance and support that they will definitely want to keep on going and moving. So she is the IT
Office,
the IT administrator. All right. So we're very much thankful to you as well. We've seen very, very remarkable progress. Like I said, some few months ago, nobody was really anticipating such a very fantastic structure to be built within a very relatively short period of time. And I was quite impressed seeing this. And I think you just have to keep it up, Mr. Sane. It starts small, but there's room for scalability. I think, yeah, sure. The future looks bright.
Thank
We'll
you.
see how it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
Ahmed
you.
Tijan, Mr. Omar Gay. Madam, if you would want to say anything, Institute, probably you may just throw some light on what you do and if there is any sort of support that you may need, just for us to know, so that maybe if the opportunity pops up, we will then know how to go about the distribution.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Job.
Okay.
Mr.
Martin.
Martin and
Richard.
and our able principal, Mr. Ansumana Sani, and your delegation. The vocational center was established based on needs because we realized that in order for people around this area to access to vocational institution, they need to move to the urban area. And sometimes it's very difficult to get somebody who is hosting you there. And the movement also involved a lot of big and cost things. So this is why we said let us bring this thing into the doorstep of the community, so that we can also decentralize the access to vocational training. So that was the essence why the vocational center was established. Right now they are doing IT, and they are also doing solar and electrical installation. We also want to expand to plumbing, construction, air conditioning, horticulture, you name them. But as we said, it's not, it cannot be done at once. So we are just progressive. And definitely, we also wish to have support, so that because many individuals want to do other courses, but the problem is sometimes we lack the materials to start the business or to start a particular course. So all that, are definitely being a stumbling block for us to expand. Yes, but we would be very grateful if we can also have a partnership in that, so that we can, make the center viable, so that those that are coming there to access skills would get the requisite, skills that they need, so that when they go back, to the society, they can serve them. And it creates self-employment, because government and institution cannot employ everybody. But if you build people's, skills, they end up, employing themselves. Yes, so I think that's the essence of, establishing the vocational center. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Um, right now, I don't have much to say. All that I can say is um, thank you to Mr. Richard and
Martin.
Mr. Martin for having the thought to help the school, because like we said, the world is already advanced. So in order to reach to
Yeah, where people are. Sure, sure.
we appreciate your donations, and I'll try my best to make sure that it's in use
Yeah.
accordingly, and students will learn from it, and they will make good use of it. I'm sorry that I'm not much
Really.
into public speaking, but thank you.
Yeah, thanks. You've done very well. You've done very well. The dynamic wall. Now we're talking about AI, artificial intelligence, and you see, every child should actually be given the opportunity. Like, I see it as an obligation, sort of, for everyone to be given an opportunity to have access to information technology, IT, and even at a much earlier age, because the world is revolving at a very, very fast pace. You're talking about artificial intelligence now. Maybe within a relatively short period of time, we'll be talking about something much more fascinating. So this is a senior secondary school, and as such, from right after this, you'll be thinking about going to university. So if you're not given the opportunity to be exposed to IT and computing at this age, then it means it may probably come a little too late. But thanks to Richard and Martin, courtesy of the Focus Project UK, and by extension, the local partner, MAJJ Foundation, for making this a reality. We're very much thankful once again. Mr. Sane, on behalf of the management of Mamadou Aliou Jargajo Foundation, MAJJ Foundation, and Focus Project UK, of course, working with Mr. Martin and Richard, we wish to express our profound thanks and for making this a very laudable gesture. You know, it's one thing to give, to extend support, but it's much more important to be sure that the people you've extended support to indeed appreciate it. And the fact that they have constructed this magnificent structure within a short period of time is definitely a clear testimony that they indeed very appreciative of what you've given them. So thank you so much and keep it up. We wish you all the best, and we hope within a very short period of time in the nearest future, you will definitely come back with much more. Yankuba, is there anything you would want to say? Yeah, of course.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I'm fine standing anyway. Yeah. Oh, where do I start? Anyway, thank you so much for the wonderful welcome and the wonderful people around here as well, from the principal to the students. Well appreciated. It has been a joyous moment, I can say, for all of us. Because one thing I say is, once it reach to the needy, is, a great achievement indeed. Martin and I and Richard and others in UK, ADM is definitely doing very well in the Gambia here. Many might not know about them also, but the thing, they did everything, they are everything, I can say. They supported with the laptops and the computers to make sure that the kids benefit from it as well. And as you mentioned rightly, computer is a great thing, but we are way behind. So how can we come up? That's the future. Yeah, so it's a little bit about the kids, I would say anyway. You guys are the cause of everything, and you have the opportunity to learn at the minute. So if you focus, you will achieve a lot, and you can be anything tomorrow. Yeah. So, but it's about the determination and what you want to do in the future. You be yourself and be self-reliant as well, because the people that are setting the place, they're setting it for you guys. So I hope you're all ready to get there. I always say there is no limit for the education as well. Yeah. So it's up to you where you want to take your pin. Yeah. But there is no limit for it. You can go as high as much as possible. You can do it as anybody does it. So you have to have the self-confidence and believe in yourself more and move forward. Everything began on a footstep. So someday, it might not look big for you, but if you take a step, you will get there. Yeah. So every 1,000-mile journey began on a footstep, and you are on the track. So if you have the right people guiding you through, you have all the opportunities to make it, which we didn't have before, and then many did not have as well. So I believe you guys are ready to meet the target as well. Yeah, wonderful, and look forward to seeing you all going well, doing well, and then thank you so much for hosting us here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh, sure. That'll be good. Who is coming? Okay. All right. Thanks. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Principal, honorable guest. I am Binta Jalo, a student from grade 11 science. I am here to give a vote of thanks to the guests for their wonderful support, which will help us in our science and technology area. This is not just the beginning. We want you to do more so that we can achieve what we want, inshallah. That's what all I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, that's great. Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Science is the future. Absolutely. I think it's even the government's priority at the moment, because if you look at investments done by the government at the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, it's all about STEM. That is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So everything revolving around the world is actually revolving around science, around STEM, and all the very impressive innovations that people are actually making use of. AI, machine learning, programming here and there, the apps that everybody is using. I think everybody has WhatsApp, everybody has an iPhone, everybody wants to have access to the best healthcare, and everything revolving around innovations, impressive innovations in the world is actually revolving around science. Not to say other fields are not important; they're equally important, though. But really, the government has prioritized science. So you've been the first batch. Make use of the opportunity that you've been given. These desktops and by extension the accessories have come very timely. So I hope you will make the best use of it, and of course make the school proud. They have invested a lot of money in getting this IT lab ready and functional. Even though we've extended, Richard Martins and the team, Yankuba, have extended their hands in providing these materials, but it's the onus is on you to make the best use of it. And all the best, keep it up, and hopefully you would be the one of the most successful batches that the school would ever register in the science field. Thank you so much, Mr. Sana. Thank you. We're very grateful and hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, then. Thank you. Okay, you're most welcome. Most welcome.